Dosage compensation in mammals. Before proceeding, let's try to predict whether it is male or female. The second question for you is that if you found some blood stains on the floor, are you able to determine whether it belongs to a male or female? And remember, both these questions are related with the topic we are going to discuss just right now. So at present, total 46 chromosomes, among which the 22 are autosomes and the 2 are sex chromosomes. So males, they are having one X and Y, while in female they present 22 autosomes and 2 X chromosomes. Means males are heterochromatic and females are homochromatic. So when we talked about the 22 autosomes on both sides, it's okay. One X chromosome on both sides, it's okay. But there are present 2 X chromosomes in female. So when we compare about a male and female in term of X chromosome, then be sure that they require only a single X chromosome for survival of that individual. Otherwise the males couldn't survive. Okay, so males, they are having only X chromosome and females, they are having 2 X chromosome. Means the minimum dose of X chromosome is only 1. If a single X chromosome is sufficient for survival, then why the females are having 2? So as to get a simplest answer, we can say that the 2 X chromosomes are here for sex determination purpose. It's okay. But whenever apart from sex determination, whenever a cell is holding that 2 X chromosome, remember, of these two, only a single is sufficient for survival of that cell, because males, they are having only single X chromosome in their cells, and that's why it is clear that only a single X chromosome is essential. And if a single X chromosome is essential or sufficient, then why the female cells, they are carrying the extra load of that another X chromosome, right? And in that case, that extra X chromosome should be compensated by something, and that compensation is in the form of lionization. Means a single X chromosome is active in males, and in female also a single X chromosome remain active, and this is called as lionization. This phenomenon is identified by the cell biologist Mary Lyon, and due to that it is called as lionization. So the process of lionization is actually the heterochromatinization of that extra X chromosome. So what is heterochromatin? As we all know that whenever we talk about the chromatin, it is present in the two forms. The euchromatin, it is in extended form, and heterochromatin is the condensed form. And just like this thread, this is a euchromatin or extended form, and whenever we tightly wrap here around this axis, then we found that it is accommodated in a very small space, and that's why this heterochromatin is also it is a darkly stained interface body. And whenever we observe this heterochromatin or the female cells, we found that here they present actually 2 X chromosomes, among which one X chromosome randomly it is heterochromatinized and it is condensed and it is kept aside, while the another one is kept active. And this is how the bar body is appear. So this bar body is discovered by the Murray bar, is small densely stained structure in the cell nuclei of only females. It consists of a condensed inactive X chromosome. So, in humans, one with more than one X chromosome, the number of Barr body is n minus 1, means the number of X chromosome minus 1. That's why a female is having 2X, and due to that the females, they are holding 1 X chromosome. So whether it is available for males? No. But when some abnormal conditions exist there, for example the Klinefelter syndrome, in which there present one extra X chromosome, means 47 XXY are there, and due to that there may have one bar body. And in case of super females, in which the number of chromosomes they are 47 XXX. Okay, in that case, among these 3 X chromosome, 2 X chromosomes they are heterochromatinized, and due to that they are having 2 bar bodies. So how this heterochromatinization occurs, or what exactly happens there? It's very simplified diagram that tell you about what happens. See, this is a simple Excel sheet having different cells there, and now we are having 2 X chromosomes here, and all these are cells, and these X chromosomes they belong to this particular cells. So this is orange, and this one is the gray color. So some are stay orange, some are green, means in some cells orange is active, in some cells gray are active. And the same thing happens because if this is the cell that is carrying 2 X chromosomes, now see here, what will is going to determine that which X chromosome is going to be active? Okay, it is simply just by chance, means among these 2 X chromosome, any X chromosome become heterochromatinized. Okay, but once the particular, suppose here the red color one is heterochromatinized or inactivated, then all cells descending from these cells, they are carrying the same X chromosome heterochromatinized. Get it? Means that the concept of progeny, or the concept of daughter chromosome here, we can say, that is followed here strictly. Now just see here, these are the 2 X chromosomes, and these X chromosomes they carry the allele for orange color of orange coat color here. Then on another X chromosome there present another allele for coat color. Say this one is for orange color, this one is the black color. So initially very small amount of cells are there, then randomly they get inactivated. So for example, during the cell divisions, here say the black color X chromosome get inactivated, and in few cells the orange color X chromosome get inactivated. So what is going to happen? The cells which carry this orange color, they will form the orange patch, and those carrying this black colored active chromosome, they are going to form black patch. And that is how there is formation of the calico cats. This is the calico cats, they are the cats having the patch of different colors. So whether this patching pattern can be seen in males? No, because males they are having only a single chromosome, single X chromosome. It may either black or it may be either orange, and due to that whatsoever the chromosome it is having, either it may be black, so the cat is going to be having the total fur as a black, or it may be having a orange fur in males. Okay, but in females, as we just seen, that there present two X chromosomes, and it may be of three patterns, either both chromosome carrying black, so the total fur is going to be black. Both chromosomes may carry orange, and due to that the fur is going to be orange, or one chromosome carrying black and another one carrying orange, and while doing that there is appearance of patching, or the presence of calico cat pattern is going to be happen here. Now what exactly happens when this X chromosome inactivated? So simply the X chromosome inactivation is nothing but the heterochromatinization, means the tight wrapping of chromosome, and it happens on a particular point that is called as XIC, means X inactivation center. It is present on this long arm here, and that X inactivation center it is present on both X chromosome, but it is randomly chosen, and once it randomly chosen, so that X inactivation center it also carries a sequence for X inactivation specific transcript, and once this X inactivation specific transcript is formed here, for example in this X chromosome, then it will simply cover up the entire X chromosome, and it recruits the factors that bring about the hypermethylation of that chromosome, and that causes the complete gene means that blocks the complete gene expression except this XIST. Remember, though near about all the genes they are blocked here, means their expression is blocked here, but only the XIST this one is activated, and if this is activated it means that chromosome is going to be inactive. Remember, on active chromosome this XIST is not active. Okay, so that is the basic difference. I hope you are now able to solve or try to answer this question. Ultimately this is going to be, it is having the both color patches, and that patch color is depend on the X chromosome, and here the two patch colors are there, and due to that it is confirmed that this is the female cat. And that blood stains, if they are of male, ultimately you are not going to be visualize the bar body there, and if the bar body is seen there, it means that blood was belong to a female.